And whenever I'm looking for a subject to paint, there's normally a few little aspects that seem to ring true. And I think the first one is definitely looking for some focal points, something to grab the viewer's eye, something to sort of interest the viewer visually. And of course that comes with our composition, so we're sort of primary, secondary, and then we can have a tertiary area, sort of a primary, secondary, and then a tertiary area. Of course, we're reducing the influence of the viewer's eye on that tertiary one. Then the next one is some directional lines, and you can almost think of them as delivery lines as well. It's delivering the viewer's eye where we want them to go. Even though this one is leading out here, with this shape here, that's enough to pull him back. And with this one, I'm looking at trying to get the eye to go to the church there. But I think overall, and the one important part, and it normally starts the further back, we need a certain amount of unity in the painting. Oops, I've actually got that one twice. I didn't realise. Anyhow, we'll discard that guy. And with this one, it would be this line through here, the value through here. And of course, the sky normally plays a big part in it, but ultimately it's normally our backdrop that starts it, because that's the atmospheric effect. That's why when I'm painting a subject like this, I will put the underpainting in first of the atmosphere, which is that blue atmospheric colour there, and I would put that all in and then come over top of it with the foliage, leaving areas where the shadow would show through, because ultimately it's the blue atmospheric shadow that's tying that together. It's this shape coming through here that's helping to tie this area here with this big area here. And if I were to paint this one, I would bring this building further into here and possibly even leave that post out. But also we have the fence line in the foreground to unify. So what unification can do, and normally does, is it helps us with our passages from background to mid-distance to foreground. Because even with this, we will have a shadow through there, but we'll also have the foliage unifying all the way through. Foliage unifying pretty well all the way through. So when it comes to paint them, once again, I'd be putting the shadow in and then bringing the foliage, and not aiming to stop-start too much. And that's where fluency comes in, not having the eye running in too fast or not stopping too quickly as well, or too much. So I think that's about it, because you can even see how the unity of this value in the foreground helps to tie that whole foreground together. A big shadow in the foreground can help unify our foreground. I constantly am looking for ways to improve my subject selection. It's an ongoing one. I can now look back and think, why did I even think of trying to paint that one? And that's part of the process. There's no pleasure without a little bit of pain with painting, unfortunately. So, all the best to everyone. Bye for now.
When it comes to art, there is no single right or wrong answer. However, there are still a lot of concepts and techniques that students need to learn to create a strong visual language. This course is designed to help you develop and find your own visual language so that you can start expressing yourself more confidently, because over the years I've studied and noted the areas where students tend to struggle the most, and then I've delved deeply into these topics. So we will cover the basics of colour, edge, how to achieve a strong contrast from light to dark, focal points, and creating depth so that you can start to use it effectively in your work. I'll demonstrate a wide range of subjects which I believe will broaden your horizons and allow you to gain experiences that you may have only dreamed of trying. By the end of this course, you'll have a better understanding of how to express your own visual language and create artwork that is both successful and expressive. I invite you to join me for an exciting year of learning and exploration.